8:28 p.m. Monday, August 5th, 2019. Episode number 737.
737.
Oh, well, yeah, dude. My name is Jonathan, and this is Seth. Hello, Seth.
Jonathan, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. UhhYeahDude, America, through the eyes of two American Americans. UID, America's podcast. Do you know Archie McPhee? We make weird. Archie McPhee is a Seattle-based novelty dealer. It's located in the Wallingford neighborhood of Seattle. Began in the 70s in Los Angeles as a mail-order business named Accoutrements, which I think they should have loved that.
Probably lost that somehow. Some litigation.
Yeah, it started in 83. They opened a retail outlet dubbed Archie McPhee.
I think like the whoopee cushion?
They make rubber chickens, glow-in-the-dark aliens, bacon-scented air fresheners, hula girl swizzle sticks. It became a popular Seattle tourist destination while maintaining enough countercultural credentials that Ben & Jerry's Wavy Gravy ice cream was introduced at a party on the premises in 93. Cool, right? Smoke some grass with Ben and or Jerry.
Oh, what about Wavy?
Oh, it was Wavy? Oh, yeah, Wavy must have come down. Wavy's still with us?
He is.
He's still with us?
He is.
We should make a pilgrimage to see Wavy.
I would love to.
Bring a GoPro up there, sit down and chop it up with gravy.
In fucking Berkeley?
When that documentary came out? What, a few years ago?
A couple of years ago.
Is he still with us?
Very much. Great documentary.
So
I have you to thank for that.
Jonathan, it's countless how many things I have you to thank for, so you're welcome. Last Christmas, they introduced a clam-flavored candy cane. They called it a Clam D Cane.
Gross.
How'd you like to throw that up on the tree Christmas morning? It was, gray and white and real clamdy colored. Now they have a lobster candy. It tastes like the sea. Get out your bib, because these lobster candies have all the flavor of everyone's favorite clawed delicacy with none of the pesky exoskeleton. You'll feel like you're sitting in a fancy restaurant paying big prices like some kind of Wall Street tycoon. This hard candy with orange and white stripes tastes like lobster with a bit of butter. It's a crustacean taste sensation. That's a CTS. Notorious CTS. How's your big old box of lobster candies you're unwrapping? Are those Werther's? Yes, have one. Got 'em. That's like, what's worse, a Clam D Cane or a lobster candy?
Clam D Cane.
Clam D Cane, because it's in the shape of a candy cane, and so you have more. You're
candy
coming at it.
Candy canes are absolutely disgusting to begin with.
So say, I got something worse.
So there's that. And
Whereas
then,
hard candies are delightful.
Lobster.
Lobster with butter?
Well, if it's sweet and got butter in it, maybe.
It ain't sweet. It's lobster. I don't know if you put stevia on your lobster.
If you call it candy, then it should still be candy.
Well, it is, because it's a hard in a wrapper, so that's candy because you pop them.
That's a lobster lozenge.
Ooh, this is more of a. This is not candy. This is more of a lozenge.
I believe if you're going to flavor candy, it still denotes being candy, meaning that it's sweet.
Has to be sweet.
Do you have ingredients there? Are they sugary?
I think they don't. You have to maybe call the company to get the ingredients. They're just like, don't worry about it. Just buy it.
Just come with us.
Come on this journey.
It's novelty after all. So
you say a Clam D Cane would definitely just.
I mean, I would think so.
Santa.
It sounds disgusting.
They're getting. Wow.
I'm trying to think if there's any like weird.
People love novelties.
Yeah. I mean, they love the idea of novelties.
Oh, they
love the novelty of novelties.
They love the novelty of novelties. Do you want one? No, I just like the idea. The fact that I know it exists
makes me feel
A-okay. I feel great. Do you want one? No. I want to know someone is having one though.
Somewhere in the world.
Somewhere in America.
Someday.
This Christmas or right now this summer.
Yeah, Gag Gifts suck.
Listen.
It's the kind of gift that you really are giving to them to give back to yourself. It's like giving yourself a present.
You say anything from Archie McPhee. You really want it yourself. You know it's coming back. No.
That the present is is the feeling that you're getting from giving this person something that they're not gonna like.
Oh.
So it's like, by giving you this present, I'm actually giving myself a present because I'm giving you something you won't like and getting to watch you get it.
Wow,
it's more selfish than not giving a gift.
Wow. The gift I'm giving is the gift I'm giving you, knowing you will hate said gift.
And I'm getting my own.
Fills me with joy. What a gift.
So I'm not only.
And it was made with plastic, and it costs money, and it's the whole thing about it is trash.
It's garbage.
And it makes me feel good. Throw it in the landfill. The swizzle stick that was made 4,000 miles away by a child, just to know that everything it took for me to give you this. Oh, is that from Hawaii? Did you pick it up on your trip? No, I actually ordered it from Archie McPhee. They made it.
China.
They made it in a province of China. A 6-year-old made it. Lost a finger making it. Stir your drink with it. Oh, you've already thrown it away? Yes, landfill. Garbage world. Contributing. Oh man.
It is though, right?
No, it is.
It's an anti-gift.
I was on that website.
It's
and
not
I'm just
a
like,
novelty gift. It's an anti-gift.
That website. I was like, you guys are causing trouble.
Yeah.
You're causing a lot of trouble. You think? Oh no. You think that like it's fun. You're causing garbage.
Yeah.
Contributing to garbage.
You're making a garbage.
You're making this garbage world we live in garbager. Thank you. Archie McPhee. We make a garbage world more garbager.
Since 1980.
Since 1983. You're welcome, Wavy Gravy. Jonathan's coming to see you. Knock, knock, knock. Hi, Wavy.
Mr. Gravy.
Hey, Mr. Gravy. Put a whoopee cushion under there you got from the Archie McPhee. Gotchum.
Fuck, man.
More stuff, huh? More knickknacks. Bric-a-brac.
That's what we need.
Oh, we need more apartments filled with bric-a-brac. Tchotchkes and knickknacks and bric-a-bracs. Hey, man, how's your apartment? It's filled with bric-a-brac and tchotchkes and knickknacks.
Come on over.
It's an Archie McPhee outlet.
Come and check it out.
Check it out, bruh.
It's all a little dusty.
What you into? You like glow-in-the-dark ice cubes?
I got one. Hold on.
I got 4.
Following routine dental work in Kansas City, Missouri, a new state law.
No, I'm sorry. I fucked that up. This is for dentists following just basic routine dental work.
Yes, a new state
which
law.
is different from person to person, because I know when you went in, they might have called it routine, but they had to. They went hard in the paint.
Yes,
this
isn't just a.
No. This isn't a 6-month cleaning.
No.
This is like machines
routine.
like open up your mouth like your jaw didn't set right for 6 months.
A new state law limits the amount and types of opioid pain medication dentists can prescribe following routine dental work. The bill tells dentists to restrict prescriptions to no more than the equivalent of 10 regular Vicodin pills per day.
You said 10, right?
And they say they shouldn't prescribe extended release opioids such as OxyContin.
That's okay. I can get 10 Vikes, right?
A day.
Well, it's $2.15 on a Monday. I'm going to need 10 Tuesday, 10 Wednesday, 10 Thursday, 10 Friday. I'm going to need 50 Vikes for the week. Okay. That's totally what they want us to do. Anything more would be crazy. Hey, I'm a 17-year-old high school senior. I need 50 Vikes for my dental pain. See what we're doing? We're solving the problem. We're helping.
Opioid crisis.
Helping. That's a lot of Vikes in a day for one person for fucking routine dental work. I mean, open heart surgery for the 17-year-old field hockey player? No, I think they put a crown like
in like the front.
So they gave her 800 milligram Tylenol too, just for that night. Yeah, and then 50 oxys for the week, including the weekend. No, she gets 20 more. She gets 5 on the weekend.
She has to wean off over the weekend. It's so many.
Wow,
10 a day.
We're helping. Yeah, you done ain't helping.
That's a lot.
Everyone's got their own definition of words, correct? I mean, some go to the book and they crack it open and they get what the definition of the words. We used to agree on a definition of a word.
It was in a book.
It was in a book. And it would say excessive, and then you'd read excessive. It would have those weird, like, backwards letters and butts and buttons and tell you where it's from. Don't know. I don't know anything. I'll tell you that's too many. 10, you do. Jonathan, if you're a roofer who falls off a 4-story building, 10 Vikes is too many in a day. I'm a 310-pound adult man who fell off a roof. Well, you get 2 Vikes a day. Deal with it. Or 3, maybe, I guess. 8 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m. But I need 10 forever.
I don't know. It seems like a lot.
For a dentist?
It seems like a lot.
Dentists can rock that?
Well,
They can party like that?
Not even like post like wisdom teeth.
I
being
didn't
out.
know that dentists could party like that.
I think dentists have always partied.
Hey,
It's a great way to party.
it's a good party.
Yeah, because you don't have to
Hey,
do real doctor stuff.
Dr. Roxy Jones, DDS. Do you party? I didn't. I'm a 17-year-old field hockey junior in high school. I didn't party.
I
You
just
do
talked
now.
to my friends who
party.
who don't party, but do party when they go to the dentist because their dentist gives
guess
them
the
nitrous for everything.
For routine
And
dental
I was
work.
like, I guess there's dentists that, because that's totally up to their discretion. For people that are like really like dentist phobic, they'll give you nitrous for like
which are your close friends.
cleaning.
Somehow they just.
They put it up here so they can
Oh.
still work on you while you're like,
I'm so scared, dentist. Why? You're a
but-
40-year-old person. Oh, I'm so scared of you and the dentist. Shut up. We can get away with murder here.
but like they go to this dentist because
Of course
they
they
put
do.
them out for
It's
everything.
the dentist.
For everything.
Everything.
For
Hi.
cleaning.
Oh, man, I'm so scared of you, dentist man. I need nitrous. You're 40. I'm scared, though. Get away with murder here. You know, Jonathan, in recent years, reports of aggressive paranormal activity have increased nationwide.
I know that.
Well, they haven't, but yes, they have.
Reports.
Reports of. So I guess Ghost Hunters is back on A&E on Wednesday, August
Is that
21st.
the one with Rob Lowe and his kids?
I fucking wish. Why'd they take that away?
No. They always take the good things away.
They always
from
take
us.
the good things away, like Rob Lowe and his kids
hunting
paranormal Loch Ness
ghosts.
swamp
Even though they're like
monsters.
crazy Christians.
I'm a Christian. Let's get the Rougarou. Well, all right, listen. But they promised me this season is different. Why?
Because they catch a ghost.
Well, hold on.
They finally catch one.
Better tech.
Ah.
See, before we were using
Stay
Almost
tuned
like-
this season when we actually
catch a ghost
caught a ghost.
and punch it. Ow! You hear it? Better tech
For catching.
for catching ghosts. I don't know if they catch them.
Well, I'm saying that's what-
Identifying,
finding,
finding,
seeking, them out.
marrying. This season on marrying ghosts.
Better tech.
Better tech. 90-day ghost fiance. Better tech.
Now with better tech.
Why are you leaving me? Hey, because I'm on a 90-day visa, baby. I'm hunting next door now. Everybody, hey, everybody. I shot Bigfoot. Did you do what? So, we're all just doing our best. And for some of us, I don't know what it is.
That's not very good.
Some of us, it's a C- at best. But for many of us, we love or they love ghosts. And they love it. They believe it. That's great. That's our thing. And they watch the shows about it and they talk about it and they have stories where, well, yeah, because in my house, it's an old house. And so the rocking chair, it like, no, it didn't. It did, though. You weren't there. The rocking chair would rock at night because that's where old Grandma Mrs. Johnson would rock her dead baby. Where'd you learn that? Well, it's real. It's a story. It's
an
a
old real
better tech, real story.
story.
It's where old Grandma Mrs. Johnson rocked her dead babies. It was up at the
Every night.
every night at midnight, stroke of 11 or
What was there's like the New Yorker, kind of heavy set New Yorker clairvoyant woman who would like go and tell people what had happened in their houses, but it's very bad though. It's very manipulative.
Like Long Island Medium?
Yeah, is that her?
Yeah, I mean,
She's like
oh shit,
the worst.
Wait a minute, is there a rocking chair in this house?
But she did some shit where like everybody she talks to is like lost a close loved one, and she's like, I see him like he's hanging from the ceiling, and it's like so not cool.
Oh my God, his neck is snapped. I'm sorry I had to tell you, but you wanted to know, right? Money.
Is that her? It must be.
It must be. That's some different shit though. That's like grieving. Like that's a whole other level of like fucked up, like stealing money from grieving people. This is just straight up. You know, we're in an old sanitarium or whatever the fuck. We're in this building and shit happens.
No, not Long Island Medium. Holy shit, though.
That's your girl. Who's this New Yorker? Who's this lady you're talking about?
Keep talking, I'll find
Well,
it.
who is this? Big Mama Teresa from like Brooklyn? Who is this? Who's this New York medium? Oh man.
She's got a show.
She's got a television show? What should we be talking about here? I do have. We're talking about crystals. We're talking about other worlds, astrology, movement, ascension. I've put together some of these. I've taken phrases and I've put them together, and I want to just get your feedback on them. These are classes we could teach. These are modalities that we could be involved in. They're words. I've come across them as I've delved into these spiritual realms.
Okay, the show, I can't, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
It's a detective and a medium.
It's a reality show?
And they go and approach the same case separately,
using both of their,
and then they like come together and like compare file. God damn it!
I don't know that. You think it's on right now, or it was on?
Whether episodes are being made.
They're being made in your mind, and that's the most important.
Maybe I dreamt this.
New episodes being created in the mind's eye, and that's the most important way to go about it.
Show with. Hold on.
A New York medium and a
reality
detective.
Show with heavy set medium.
New York. This is a
reality show with medium and detective.
I think that's the medium and the detective. It was on.
They keep saying it's the Dead Files.
Is that it? It sounds like it. They've taken cold cases. They've taken the files.
I guess that's it.
They've gotten the folders out. They've given duplicates, and they see.
I think this is it.
Okay, what network?
Travel Channel.
Definitely, because you got to travel to these places. How is you going to get there if you don't travel?
Because ghosts travel.
Dog, they fucking go through shit.
But
they travel.
She would say shit that was so fucked up to these people, man.
Because those people,
Dead Files.
People are susceptible when you're in fucking grief. You know.
Look at these two.
These are two of my
this quality production here.
I mean, literally, you're kidding me. Look at that. That's not their fucking poster. That's not their logo. Yeah, get that up there.
You guys, somebody's seen this show.
Somebody has watched every episode. 888-842-2357.
I got very mad at her. I remember in an episode.
Because what she was saying to the families.
She's saying shit that's so not cool.
Oh, shit. His head's in the water. Face down. No, that's not good.
It aired on September 23rd, 2011.
Dipping back in. Picking back to that fall 2011 season.
They made 183 episodes, 11 seasons.
Dog. That's good.
So it's still on?
Well, you know how those seasons are.
2021?
You know how that is.
They've made enough seasons to last us until
forever.
2022.
Man, Dead Files. Binge that shit. I got all the fucking.
It's still on, bro.
All right.
It was announced the 11th season will premiere July 11th, 2019.
We're in it. We're in a new season. Do you think she's saying nicer things or worse things?
She's been reined in a little bit.
You have to, or actually not. They got
criticism.
She says awful shit to people.
Alan often claims to find the same activity, such as shadow people, in multiple locations.
Shadow people.
Some items, such as religious iconography, are not removed but often left in locations.
What does that mean?
I don't know. She offers no evidence to verify her suggestions.
Well, she doesn't have to offer evidence. She offers the truth. Dead files. Truth offered. Oh, no. Oh, no.
My name is, opening introduction. My name is Amy Allen. I see dead people.
Yeah.
I speak to dead people.
Oh, is this what
and they
fucking
speak
the
to me.
Patricia Arquette show is based on? Is this the...
What show was that?
We had a show on like NBC where she could see. I think it might be based on her.
On the Dead Files?
Well, on a woman
On the
who could like
success
as
of
a
the Dead
as a clairvoyant, as a medium. Isn't that's it, right? Medium? Isn't that the Patricia
Yes.
Arquette show?
But there's only one way to know if my findings are real. I
There
rely
are.
on my partner. I'm
Alan.
Steve UhhYeahDude.
Oh.
I'm a retired New York City homicide detective, and I know every person, every house
trick
has
in the
secrets,
book.
and it's my job to reveal them.
Hey, I'll reveal a secret to my grandmother's fucking gravy.
You gotta watch.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's a new season.
Hey,
Just
is
now.
that basil? No. And you ain't gonna know the secrets. Dead files.
Eco-conscious yogis may diligently bring muslin totes with them to the grocery store.
Always.
Unfailing
Jonathan's passed. Everybody, it's the dead files. Oh no. Microphone's stuck in his mouth. His face is blue. Oh, you don't want to know this, family.
Eco-conscious yogis may diligently bring muslin totes with them to the grocery store. Unfailing refill their BP. Is that? Am I saying that right?
It's unfailingly. They probably typo because we live in
Unfailingly refill
live
their
in a garbage world.
BPA-free water bottles when
Have
working
to.
out, and religiously keep their showers short to help conserve Earth's
yes,
water supply.
2 minutes tops.
But some might be completely unaware of the environmental disaster right under their downward-facing dog noses. Yoga mats. I think the years of practicing on disgusting PVC-based mats, chemicals rubbing into my skin, and the thousands of years the mat will live afterwards in landfills, and just it gives me hives just to think about it. It says Schuler.
This is a rough bit here.
I can't say that name. Schuler. Schuy.
Skylar?
Is that what it is? It's Skylar. No, it's Schuyler. Schuyler.
Hi, I'm Schuyler. What? No, you're not. Oh, I'm not? I'm Skylar? Well, my boyfriend Jonathan says I'm Schuyler. Oh, shit. Oh, they've been.
It's not
You mean
Sky-
my family's been mispronouncing my name all these years? Yo,
Skylar's spelled Skyler, isn't it?
dog, this
Or
is
LAR.
2019.
You're telling me Schuyler is Skylar?
That's
Dude,
how,
it's
that's how
Schuyler.
That's how I interpret it. Is there a Schuyler here? Yeah, that's me.
Schuyler Grant, National Director of Yoga for the Wanderlust Festival, an online yoga community, which also has brick and mortar studio in Hollywood. A bricks and mortar studio in Hollywood. The culprit: many yoga mats contain polyvinyl chloride (PVC), which many environmental experts believe is highly toxic plastic, which has been described as a known carcinogen by the World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer.
Think about these things. Running these dirty mats are gonna last forever.
So what do you use?
Banana peels. 100
What
of
about
them.
a nice jute mat of some sort?
What's that?
Like
You pronouncing that right? Because you're going crazy. That you mean jut?
Schuyler.
Schuyler for jute maps.
Hi, my name's Schuyler for jute maps.
Mats. Excuse me. That's my practice. Obviously, something I would love to get back in. for my own fucking life.
But not until they offer you.
Well, no, I
viable
definitely
alternative.
had a garbage mat if that's even if what the best had. But then my boy Chuck went to Lululemon, got me some sort of a dope mat at one point when I was like, I'm in my practice. I've read my BKS Iyengar. I'm in my practice.
Who did it for you?
My boy Chuck.
Chuck. Did I know Chuck?
Yeah, Chuck.
Oh yeah.
So, but I don't.
But he got you
that
like
was
a
so
dope
many
one.
years ago. He got me a dope one, but that was probably still
Still like giving you fucking.
yeah.
Still-
Like, I feel like after my practice, I feel lightheaded. Well, yeah, you feel lightheaded because
Yeah,
you
you're
just drank like a
Because it's off gassing
fucking
into your
pint
mouth.
of petrol. Like, oh, snaps of the petrol. Like, so it's not something you think about, but something you do have to think about. Like a jute. I drove by
Jute is like a dried grass.
like hashish, because that's all. When you say grass, I think hashish.
Like what's the other kind?
How about bamboo? How about bamboo? Bamboo's good for the environment, right? Ecologically, thinking globally, acting locally on my mat in my practice. I drive Wanderlust on a Saturday evening after Russell Brand was like giving a keynote speech or leading a class or something. I saw him on the sidewalk on Highland in full fucking linens with like 16 like gorgeous fucking women in fucking yoga outfits, just like standing, like looking up at him while he was, you know, gesticulating something, and they all like burst into exalted fucking literally just drove by in like slow motion, like, what the fuck?
You should have hopped the curb.
I should have hopped the curb and been like, stop laughing. He's fucking duping you. So dreamy. But then I got close and then I was in like, yes. Tell me about it.
To see those lady hips.
Oh my God. You see those lady hips, but then that long neck, forget about it. Is that Taylor Swift? No, it's Russell Brand. Deal with it.
All right. Well, we shouldn't talk about bringing out not an eco yoga mat, but a non-rubber yoga mat. No plastics, no rubbers.
No plastics. Well, the rubber
It's
hits
good
the
enough
road.
for fucking yogis in India. They didn't have rubber and plastic. They've been doing it all fucking.
They've been doing it since day one.
Come on.
They didn't need that shit. They don't even need a mat, right?
No, they just do it on dirt.
Do it on dirt. God made dirt. Dirt won't hurt. And they say that when you're a kid, but that's where I do it. I'm going to open up a yoga studio where the fucking room is dirt. What's up?
It's a good idea.
It's a great idea. Oh, you do yoga like on a mat in a studio
doing it-
on a hardwood floor?
How about a Bikram with a hot sand kind of dirt?
Hot
floor?
sand. Deal with it. Because then it's like when you got to run over fire like Oprah. You really got to use all your senses. It's fucking pavement, actually. It's like
It's just asphalt.
asphalt.
It's actually
Lay
in
on
a
it.
parking lot.
Do it. Come on, Shavasana for 10 minutes.
Matless yoga.
Don't think about
in
it.
a black paved parking lot.
It's my class, real class. It's called real yoga.
Real yoga. Real world yoga.
Real world yoga for
Urban-
real world urban yoga for urban yogis. Not that fucking soccer mom bullshit. This is real yoga.
woke yoga.
Woke yoga.
Woga.
This is Woga by Roma. Your feet on fire yet? It's $35 a class. Yeah, I said it. Everything is so much money in this fucking world. I don't know. It's not sustainable for anything or anybody, except maybe 9 people.
Not from what I can tell.
But like everything, if you wanted to like,
Go to yoga every
I want
day?
to get back into yoga. I was into it
I'd
for
like
that
to
little
go
bit. I'd
4
love to go
days a
back
week.
in. Okay, go 4 days a week. Okay, our monthly fee, you can do unlimited classes. It's $250 a month. Do what? It's just $3,000 a year. Just think about it that way. I already did the math. I am thinking about it that way. Cup of coffee. Just a black coffee. That's all I got. Just get a drip coffee everywhere I go. Can I have $4 for that? I guess I'll give you $4 like every time I do this. That seems like a lot of money. But what's the alternative?
We'll get a fucking caramel macchiato like I do for 50 cents more, because it's literally like I used to be like way out of line, and now somehow everything's caught up
Everything
to me.
came back to you. So your crazy ass drink is it's like $4.25. Fuck.
It's so weird.
Should have done like $1 more a week,
It's
and you
not
get
true.
these like bananas, like
Yeah.
extravagant, like Instagram-worthy drinks, and I'm walking out with like literally a small
For
cup of
$4.
mud.
Every time I go in and I'm trying to be like, okay,
So much
I've already
money to
had a
live.
fucking crazy stupid drink. Like, let me be normal. I order
and you don't- you
iced
don't-
venti coffee.
Okay.
It's literally they're like, give me $4.50, and I'm like, I'm not saving any fucking money. Why is that much money?
Why is everything so much money?
That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you what makes sense. These words I put together. Are you ready? Some of these are actual phrases. Sacred geometry. That's a real thing, right?
Yes, it is.
What about energetic vibrational stabilization? That's mine.
You made that up?
Yeah.
What is it?
Energetic vibrational stabilization. My classes, they're an hour long in EVS. They're $100 a class.
Evs.
Yeah. It's called Notorious EVS. It's a class I hold. It's every Saturday at noon.
I'm an ascended Evs
It's
master.
$100. What does it do? Well, it does energetic vibrational stabilization. Sign me up. How about synergistic frequencies?
What are you asking me? If
I'm
you
just
made this up,
asking you
or it's
if
real?
I was talking to you during my
Or all of
EVS
these are
class,
made up.
yeah, about your synergistic frequencies. Have I shown you my Vortex Mandalas?
That's real.
Oh, that's real? No, that's right here, mind's eye. Oh, that's our Vortex Mandala room. How much is that? Ooh, if you got to ask. Money, 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 money. How about this? Oh, I guess this is, people do this, karmic soul work.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
I'm doing some karmic soul work
At the moment.
in the ready right now, in the moment, because that's how I live.
And what that means is actually preaching to a homeless person.
Think about karmic soul work. Trying to take $1 out of his cup when he gets so bored and looks away. Buy a fucking coffee. Ooh, this is mine. You know, it's really in my classes. I'm trying to really teach impressionistic divinations.
What is that?
I don't know, but tell me more. You know, really, it's in my karmic soul work, what I'm really trying to do is sort of gauge impressionistic divinations. Yeah. Okay. Ultimately, what we want,
All of us?
all of us,
But definitely you and I.
me, is transformational radiance.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is my my lady friend. She's an intuitive, empathic goddess. Those exist, right? That's a
Definitely.
thing.
I cut one off on the way over.
Yeah, give her the finger. Intuitive, empathic goddess. Deal with that. How about integrative belief healing?
Wow.
Okay.
That sounds
Is that a
cool.
good class?
Yeah.
Instead of EVS, IBH. Oh, you have IBH? No. That's my brother. He has IBS. I have IBH. It's more integrative belief healing.
That's
How do you cure your IBS? With
Through
IBH.
it's easy.
$100
Easy
a class.
peasy.
Easy peasy. Because really we're looking on more cellular intentions. Okay. Oh, yeah. Radisi, he's here. He's a shamanistic traveler. It's a thing, right? Really, I'm doing essential force core interpretation.
See, I like these ones.
You like these?
I like the ones that really take me into
Take
like
you
I
in
don't know
somewhere.
what's happening.
I don't know what's happening, but here's $100. Again, I guess. That's $300 I've given you. Shh. Essential force core interpretation. Okay. Those were ascension frequencies. That's anyone.
Yeah,
I hear that all
child's
the time.
play.
A galactic
Spiritual child's play.
spiritual child's play. Galactic consciousness. You hear that bandied about. Not too
Willy-nilly.
Yeah. Star magic consultations.
That's nice.
Okay.
I'd do that.
How about universal tonal coding?
Yeah.
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 I feel like
Did you make that up?
yeah, because when I saw you when you came in, you have back pain, right?
Always.
Yeah, I do. Because everybody does. Oh, so you're over 40. You must have some back pain. I think, yeah, you know what it is? You're out of alignment there. I could do some universal tonal coding, $100. Okay, that's $400. Thank you. So
You get to go home with some.
How about womb journey remapping?
Yeah.
That's where I
rebirth.
do. I sit you down for your rebirth, and we go on a womb journey, and I remap, almost like Lewis and Clark. I go in
with you.
I almost go in
to your mother's vagina.
I'm in your mother's vagina. $500 for that.
For me to get there.
You mean we go in like in our minds when it happened?
No.
No. I go in your mother's vagina now.
For better
without
or
you,
worse.
for better or worse. And then later, I tell you about it, and that's $500, and so you owe me $1,000. Oh yeah, classes got canceled this week, but they're all next week. Oh shit, I'm in a car driving away from Sedona. Thank you. Finger out the window with $1,000. We all just want to get better.
Yeah, and we'll do
anything, because
we'll
what
try,
else?
We'll try anything.
Well, what's the fucking alternative?
To not.
I mean, we're dying.
To not
like
get better.
as every breath closer. So anything that can help, and you get what you pay for.
So pay more.
So pay more to me. At my fucking studio, we have everything. Do you have tonal coding? Do we have tonal? We invented it.
We're the only certified tonal coders in North America.
The only tonal coder on this side of the whatever, of the galaxy. You got to go to Quintonia, which is light years away.
Good luck.
That's where I learned. Show you my Quintonian certificate of tonal coding. It's $2,000. It's a 10-minute class. Fucking money. The thing is, you are teaching all these classes.
You're just coming up with
I'm coming up with the names.
You're the dean of
yes.
admissions.
And I'm like in the window just watching. And you're in full whatever the fuck.
Full garb.
Full garb. Don't speak. You walk into the room. Everyone is just like, he's here. Your eyes are closed. Then one eye half opens. Why does he do that? I don't know.
He's looking to
He
see
can because if both eyes open, it's too much consciousness for him.
Set fire to the drapes.
You want to burn to death? Or you want to be lit on fire? Because he sees so much, he can only take 25% at a time, because any more, we'll all die.
Turn into pure light.
If he walked up to you and opened both of his eyes and looked at you, boom. You're just fucking dust.
Pure light. Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm like watching a Cowboys game in the other room, just the volume down, just screaming. Ah! I can
soundproof office.
Fuck.
People who cheat on their spouses are significantly more likely to engage in misconduct in the workplace, according to a study from the McCombs School of Business at the University of Texas at Austin, published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. The researchers looked at the records of police officers, financial advisors, white-collar criminals, and senior executives who used the Ashley Madison marital infidelity website. Operating under the slogan, "Life is short, have an affair," Ashley Madison advertises itself as a dating service for married people to have discreet encounters. Despite promises of discreetness, the data were put in the public domain through a hack in 2015 that included 36 million user accounts, including 1 million paid users in the United States.
Oopsie.
The study, personal infidelity and professional conduct in 4 settings. It's also the name of an experimental music piece.
Yeah, so you've been working
John
on
Cage composition.
Amazing.
By McCombs Finance faculty members John M. Griffin and Samuel Kruger, along with Gonzalo Maturana of Emory University, found that Ashley Madison users in the professional settings they studied were more than twice as likely to engage in corporate misconduct.
Malfeasance.
This is the first study that's been able to look at whether there is a correlation between personal infidelity and professional conduct, Kruger said. We find a strong correlation which tells us that infidelity is informative about expected professional conduct. The researchers investigated 4 study groups totaling 11,235 individuals using data on police officers from the Citizens Police Data Project, data on financial advisors from the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority Broker Check database, data on defendants in SEC cases from the Securities and Exchange Commission's Litigation Release Archives, and data on CEOs and CFOs from ExecuComp. They didn't fuck around with this.
God, they deep dive here.
Even after matching misconduct professionals to misconduct-free individuals with similar ages, genders, and experiences, and controlling for a wide range of executive and cultural variables, the researchers found that people with histories of misconduct were significantly more likely to use the Ashley Madison website.
I mean, they went through a lot to tell you what we would have just, right off the rip.
Yeah.
These garbage people are just
Garbage people.
Yeah, it's not like
through and through.
Well, I'm only a garbage person here, behind this woman's back.
Everywhere else.
Everywhere else, upstanding citizen, grade A stand-up guy.
Our results show that personal sexual conduct is correlated with professional conduct. Kruger said, eliminating sexual misconduct in the workplace could have the extra benefit of contributing to more ethical corporate cultures in general.
Oh, well, let's come on now.
Go easy now.
Hey, well, come on now.
I mean, don't. Not that you're wrong.
Oh, no. Well,
you're
wrong.
right.
Well, you're right. I mean,
I think he's right, but it'll never happen.
Oh, you mean they're right? You mean morally, ethically, spiritually, they're correct in that
It won't happen. But the
Okay.
theory that if you were able to fix one, that the other would fix itself possibly is a valid
is
argument.
a valid argument. If this garbage person was fixed here, they might be fixed here. Okay. Yeah, shady business over there at the Madison.
Yeah. That's the most effective use of a leak like that I've heard of.
Finally.
As opposed to just like, blackmailing, celebrities or I don't know, whatever I don't even know.
Got him.
I mean, nobody fucking cared. So it's like good at least that they're like getting some sort of
some
scientific study. I mean, it doesn't
Pulling
matter because,
some-
like you're saying, it's also something that we already know. It sucks that science spends so much time proving what common sense already tells us.
Yeah.
Obviously, it needs to happen in order to prove other things that we don't understand. To you know what I mean? To get to some other understanding. But so much of the time, and so many resources are spent scientifically proving something we already inherently know, and that to me is that's I think a communication problem more than it is anything else.
Communication meaning
our
collectively
collective inability to just be like
honest.
Can we just fucking
let's figure this out, you and I want
so many people were just like, well, what if I don't want to be it? What if I refuse to accept that? And I'm saying it's like this. And it's like, well, you can't do that. Well, yes, I can because it's my right. And it's like, well, but that makes you stupid. Well, I don't care because it's still my,
You mean in
things that we fucking know are like, shut up, that that's real. And like, we can all just agree and move on as opposed to like, wait, like, but it's just, obviously they're trying to come up with theorems about these things.
about shady fucks.
But like we're saying, it takes so much to irrevocably or whoa, I'm fucked today. I might have a stroke before my birthday here. to prove something so inarguably that we already essentially collectively
kind of have an
know
idea
is true.
about, like,
but in order to make that irrefutable, it takes like so long. But part of the reason it takes so long is because so many people are so fucking obtuse about just accepting things that we do know. If we were in touch with just the reality of things, being like, okay, this is true. We can all just agree to move on.
Okay.
That not that they necessarily disagree, but that they are basically,
What?
refuse to accept things because they can. Because they reserve the right to refuse to accept.
Well, I
things.
reserve the right to refuse to accept. What?
You know what I mean, though?
I think I do.
It just seems like the study of human behavior.
Yeah.
For how far down the road we are, what it seems as though the scientific community is sort of milling over at the moment is really so inconsequential for the stage that we're at, that by the time the information would maybe get to a point that it was like taught in school, let's say, or something like that, it'll serve us no good whatsoever, because the set of circumstances which we'll be dealing with will have transformed so drastically and so rapidly.
Okay.
So it's like you're studying about, sexual response with cocaine in mice. And it's like, well, how long before we can get any conclusive evidence out of this that's going to help, like, tell our kids, hey, listen, you know what, like, that impulse thing that you do, like, here's the deal with it. Like, if you do that for too long, like, your dick will fall off.
You do cocaine like daddy.
Can't do cocaine like daddy
Can't do cocaine like daddy did.
I could tell you that, but I can't tell you that irrefutably.
Cocaine's much stronger than it was with daddy.
Anyway, I'm sort of rambling about
just,
it.
There's a certain, I don't know, there's just like a basic...
Your point, which is that I could have told you that a fucking,
the dude that's going to
the
go on
dude
a
that's
website...
going to be a fucking, cheating on his fucking wife on a fucking whack-ass website is going to be a fucking shitbag at work, too.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah.
It's gonna park
there might be an exception here or there, but for the most part, there'll be one shitbag here, there'll be a shitbag there, and and they're not going to be, they're unethical in that regard, and so they're unethical in other regards too, because essentially,
well, I guess that's the most, a relationship with another person is the most intimate and thing that requires the most trust of anything that we do.
Yes.
And so if you're willing to breach that in such an egregious way, you're definitely only tipping 15%, and you will quickly park in a handicap spot to grab your jewel pods.
but also yes, exactly.
Yeah, I guess it really is just a basic sort of
How bad is me parking in a...
Terrible. You don't even have to ask. Are you kidding me? How could you do that? What'd you do?
On the way here,
Yeah.
I parked in some type of a hybrid carpool parking in front of the Whole Foods. Electric carpool parking.
It is that has some sort of an outlet
No, there's no outlet.
Oh.
It was just up close and
what they give preferential treatment if you drive a electric vehicle?
I think it was said something carpool parking. Electric or hybrid carpool parking.
Oh, this is uncharted territory. I'm not aware of it.
It's just preferential parking for hybrids. Because I pulled up next to a guy and he had like some shitty fucking hybrid, like some shitty, ugly, stupid looking fucking Darth Vader mask fucking hybrid. And I got out of my fucking sick Benz and looked at him and he like shot me a look and it made me like... Because I'd be like, just sorry. Like,
dropped a straw right in front of him and walked in.
Shoved it up a 200-year-old turtle's fucking...
Yeah.
this is my chewing straw.
My chewing straw.
I cut them up into little pieces. Chew them throughout the day.
But I only use one of the pieces. I throw the other three away because I only like the left end.
I only like the left end. No, but he gave me a look in his like Nissan fucking Leaf. I think it was a fucking Leaf.
That Leaf gave your Benz a look.
Almost fucking threw him through his windshield.
You don't know me, man.
Yeah. And I was like, is that
shitty
of me?
You have podcasting, preferential podcasting. Like,
I'm just saying.
No,
does that don't constitute no handicap shit or nothing like that? That's not on that level, right?
No, I didn't even know that existed.
I was just like, fuck you guys. Like,
oh, these are for Leafs. This is Leaf parking. What? There's 6 reserved Leaf spots at Whole Foods. Is there?
But there was no... It wasn't like a charging station because I probably wouldn't do that.
You're almost obligated just to beef, just to get in there.
Yeah. I sort of looked at it as like it's the equivalent of like a compact parking spot, which if I can fit into it, respectably, if I can fit into a compact parking spot, I'm taking it.
Of course you
like,
are.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
you can't designate.
You can't tell me my car's not big enough or too
can't
big.
Body
or
shame my fucking
don't
vehicle.
Fucking body shame my
That's
whip.
Fucked up. Oh, is this for skinny cars?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so what?
My car identifies as
Hell
compact.
yeah. Fuck off, yo.
My car's a tight package, if you ask me.
I'm
tight
in.
little package. I'm
in like scraping against everything. Fuck. I was watching Real Sports with Brian Gumbel on HBO. They're doing an exhaustive investigative piece about teens, and when I guess guys in their 20s addicted to video games with internet gaming disorder. It's taken over their lives. IGD. I knew I couldn't keep playing video games, said one of this people profiled. I didn't know what else to do. So I decided I was going to kill myself. Whoa! Dog!
Maybe just stop playing video games.
This is how I was going to beat the game. Yeah, I mean, that is the ultimate. That's a ultimate flex on it. You can't beat the game. League of something. That's a game, right?
League of Legends.
Can you beat it? Is there a beating it? I'll beat it. Watch. I'm gonna kill myself. Now who won? You? You. Your family.
Can't.
Definitely your family won. But this was no laughing matter.
No.
Said someone. It said that on the show. It's no laughing. As I'm like spilled coffee on myself. So that guy was dead fucking serious. So he went to Restart in Seattle. It's a residential treatment program for white guys.
Good name.
In their 20s.
Good name though.
They
Dog,
were.
though, it's a real problem.
Dog, it's like an addiction. It's addiction. It's the same as a fucking cocaine or fucking cocaine or cocaine. Or cocaine.
It's exactly the
these
same
guys,
as cocaine.
They wanted to play, and this would be cruel. I don't want to. Listen, I don't want to make fun of addiction. I don't know what you have a Twitch or something. Is that all I wanted to do is sit in the woods with a gaming system and be like
Twitch.
That's a thing. A Switch.
Twitch is the
Twitch,
online
that's
gaming,
a gaming thing.
site.
Oh yeah, that's what Ninja left. He left Twitch for Mixer. Died when I was on my fucking Reddit, when I was on my fucking Fortnite forum. Died when I heard that. Died! If you told me when I was a boy that Ninja would leave Twitch for Mixer, all I want to do is sit in the woods
Outside
in
of
Seattle and
outside of Restart.
hey, and what is it, a switch?
Sure.
And throw a switch. Hey, that's for you guys. Sure, so keep it down. There's more where that came from. Quiet! Keep it down. Keep it down. And just see what happens. These guys were dying. I mean, there's like 3 of them in a circle with like a volleyball, and they're like throwing the ball. Like they look like 2-year-olds, like just and they drop the ball, and then they pick ball up, and then look at the other guy like, you catch ball, donk in his face, like, you guys, because they've been playing games for like 9 years for 16 hours a day. Like, guys, it's called a volleyball. Like, you catch ball, Jimmy. Donk in his chest and like, trees, grass. Guys. Hey, man, I had to go. It's only like $30,000 a month. My folks are going to fucking just cover it. I got to go here, dog. What's the other alternative? Teach the game a lesson. There's only one way out. Only one way to beat the game. Or beat the game. Some kid just won $3 million. He ain't killing himself. Beat it. Either win $3 million or get the fuck out of here. I want to play. Doug, you're an adult man, and you're on HBO right now. You know there's a fucking camera on you, and we can see you.
Crying?
Is it your folks? Is your dad mentioned that to you? Son, when you're on the camera, the camera is a machine, and it goes on HBO. That's home box office, where Euphoria is on, and they're going to laugh at you. It's insane. It's insane. Restart. These guys wanted to play. What would be worse if you had cameras inside the Restart or the one for like dudes that can't stop jerking off, that have to like have their porn taken away? And I'm in the woods with an iPad, Pornhub fully loaded. Hey, dude. In the middle, like 60 minutes into a 32-minute vid of some dope vid that gets like a 97% like highest rated, like, this is the shit right here. Dude, there's a new Lena Paul. Check it. And just toss it to him. Oh, shit. Literally, he would just, I mean, if you walked in, it would be over. There'd be 9 dicks out. And it'd be like, guys. Just fight, just dicks. I don't know. Which one's worse?
What do you
Which
mean?
one's harder to break? Which addiction's harder to break? Your video game, your Fortnite addiction, equally.
Probably about the same thing.
Okay.
They're right in the same. I think it's
They're hitting
probably
the same spot.
Same spot of the brain.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta think that the dick's better than the.
Well, I'm not saying it's better or worse. I'm
It's just the
saying
same-
that it's not a sex addiction. It's a porn addiction.
Okay.
And it's not, and the gaming thing, that there is a There's something. It's definitely resides in the same area of the brain.
Okay. Same thing.
I'm not saying the same thing.
Which one would you rather go on camera on HBO and tell me that you have?
Again, I mean, I would. They're both. Neither are great.
Much rather have a porn addiction, right?
Well, I mean,
if you had to choose,
you work with what you got, you know. So
yeah, you're halfway there.
I've been dealt.
Halfway there.
I wouldn't.
I've come close to having to go to residential.
If there was a porn, there was a couple of points that I started probably doing a little bit of research for that.
Looking at some residential. Dad, I got a favor to ask. What?
One more favor.
One more favor, Papa. Can't keep my dick out my hands.
I gotta break this.
Gotta break this dick in my hands. Yeah, it's addiction though is not a funny thing.
It's not
a laughing matter.
Well, is
a laughing matter. Not a laughing matter.
It's bad though.
Listen,
whatever it is, it's bad.
It's bad.
It's not a good look.
Not a good look. Yeah, it was.
It's difficult to stop doing things.
You know,
it's more difficult.
I found
to stop doing.
You know what's good
than anything
when you do something. Listen, I'm not a clinical psychologist by a long. I would think that if you have something that
you like doing,
no, because I think what addiction is something that it ends up. It's not even that it's good or it's bad or you don't judge it. It's just it's affecting your life negatively. Whatever that, because addictions can be in any. You have a behavior. The addictive behavior is detrimental. Yes. I guess you could agree, like whatever the 12 points. Do you do this? Do you do whatever it is?
Yeah. Most people
takes time,
most
and
people
it takes
correlate it with the frequency in which you do something. But like you're saying, I think it being detrimental to you is what
I don't know exact, but
something that you continually continue to do despite the fact that it's detrimental.
Yeah, and I guess the time it does require time or money or energy or
one of those
all of those things
or all of them.
Don't you replace it with something else, and hopefully the thing that you replace it with has more positive benefits. Maybe that's, I don't know, maybe that is probably one cognitive way that people deal with addiction. When these guys are like standing in a circle, like just tossing a ball at each other, it's like, hey, your fucking replacement for this dope thing is a shitty thing. Obviously, they love to play fucking video games. Standing them in a circle and walking them through the woods and pointing at a bird and throwing a volleyball in their fucking face, that's a shitty replacement. Find an alternative replacement that might be fucking slightly better than three dudes in fucking sandals like,
What is that?
I don't know. I'm not getting $35,000 a month to run Restart. I don't know. Be like, you guys want to run a marathon? Let's start training for a marathon.
Right.
And that requires so much time and energy. And you'll be so tired at night, you won't be able to play fucking video games because your feet will be fucking bleeding.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck. You pick it up. What is it? It's ball. Bonk. Gonk. Meanwhile, I'm in the woods. I got that iPad fully fucking loaded. I got that, what is it? A switch. And I toss it in the fucking place.
They
camp
tear
counselors.
Eyes out.
Camp counselors.
Arms getting ripped off.
Like fucking zombies ripped to death. 3 camp counselors at Restart, making $35,000 a day, were viciously murdered when an iPad loaded with dope vids.
I watch a fucking couple of people at my Starbucks who I see regularly, and they're watching fucking obsessively watching Fortnite videos. So
just watching people play.
That to me is just like,
hey,
I don't know, dude.
Doc, if we all have our things that we're into that anyone could say is a waste of time.
But that's a waste of time. I mean, yeah.
I mean, what isn't movies wasting time? You're just sitting in a theater. Oh, I'm a dummy. I'm in the movies. I'm watching the movie. Look at the people talk. I mean, it's all relative. It's all the same.
You're right. You're absolutely. I mean,
It's crazy.
like going to a concert.
Yeah, dude, I stand here and I sway and put my lighter up and burn my finger. Play the song that I used to listen to. I'm a dum-dum. Ooh, I like this band. I sing the things that you sing. You wrote the lyrics and I sing them. No, I'd rather be at home watching another person play a video game. It's all the same.
You're right.
Thank you.
It's just a matter of if it's detrimental to your life.
Is it detrimental to your life? Is there anything detrimental about being in a Starbucks at 2 o'clock in the fucking afternoon watching somebody in fucking Sri Lanka play a video game? I don't think anything destructive or negative about that.
Leave me alone, man.
Leave me alone, man. Spent $4 on this fucking coffee. I'll spend 6 hours. Get him. Get him.
Laughing and shit.
Oh, loving it.
Watching it like
Life.
it's a sitcom.
Oh, dude, I bought a novel. Somebody sat down for 4 years and wrote the words on the page. Now I read the page. I take my hand and I move the page. I'm in another place. It's all the same. It's all the same.
You're absolutely
Thank
right.
you. Thank you. Oh, this is a list of the greatest American novels. I'm in another place. Transported. I flip page with finger. It's all the same. Whatever you spend your time with, it's all the same. Everything's the same. Everything's okay. Do whatever you want. Dream. It's all okay. No judgment. No say anything. Everything's good. Do whatever you fucking want.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just sometimes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, dude. America through the eyes of two American Americans. This was episode 737.
737.
737.
Just like
my
just like
graduating
the
class of 1991.
the
Just
like the airplane.
is that a 737? Wow, like a jetliner.
Just like the jetliner.
Um,
It's like the Airbus.
Thank you for joining us. Please come back for 738. This is America's podcast. Patreon is a great way.
The best way
Yeah,
to support us.
To support us.
By pledging to us. You can also pledge to us like a one-time pledge. Throw us a couple of bucks on Venmo. That's UYD number 4 letter L, UYD for life, UYD for L. I think you can also search it by my name. We have a show in Dallas on Saturday, September 7th. Tickets for that are available through the Texas Theater's website. Also our website, UhhYeahDude.com. You can also check out the show notes there. Go to the merch store. All that kind of stuff. Get in touch with us, Seth, through the voicemail, 888-842-2357. I'm on Instagram. My email is uyd@me.com. And most importantly, please tell a friend and come back for 738.
I just read a book. I'm looking at it right here. It made me think when we were talking shit. It's called Nickel Boys by a gentleman by the name of Colson Whitehead. And it's really fucking good.
Is it currently written?
It's
like recently written?
Yeah. I read an article about
Fiction?
Fiction, historical fiction. Wrote another book called Underground Railroad, which I bought when I was at the Strand. We were in New York because I read that and then was like, ooh, they said that book is better than this book. I don't know how because this book was insane. But we'll see. But yeah, I saw a thing on Vice News tonight, like these authors that, all they do is read, so they know. And
what's up?
They know what's up. So the thing, experts, when you go to people that know what they're talking about something, and then you listen to their opinion because they know. This is a crazy good book, and
it is.
It's insane.
I don't know what made me think of this that you said, but my friend Ryan, friend of the show, my friend Ryan and I were talking the other day, and he and his band played Ken Burns' birthday party.
Is he that's that old timey guy your
He's-
buddy's with? He has that old timey band.
No, someone else. But this was this guy's in a country band, and the country band was hired to play because the next documentary he's doing is about country music.
That's next month.
And so that was, and he said that he had found them and asked for them to play.
So this was like they do real
Like authentic.
Americana.
Some of it's originals and some of it's covers and stuff, but the band is very,
Not
very,
what we watched
apparently
in,
very, very good.
Not on the
what we watched at
CMA
the
Fest.
CMAs. No.
Literally songs.
I mean,
Chain smokers could not.
they're not even.
It's
not even country acts doing weird Euro techno country songs. They're not country acts even. They're like, oh, you're not a country act. Like, regardless of the music doesn't sound anything like country. This person isn't country. People love it though, sweating their fucking asses off,
Sweating in
drinking tall
Nashville.
boys and fucking
Give me another beer.
tank tops and cowboy hats and just fucking
Know every word to every song.
100,000 fucking people up in that
Oh,
piece.
sing it.
Who did I like? Who was the only guy I liked?
Oh, Luke Combs.
That's the only
You
motherfucker
like
I
him
care
real.
about.
You
I
like,
like that.
you like a big
I
boy.
like him
brings it
big and
you like him
real.
big and real.
That's
Big
the
and
name.
rich? No,
big and
big
real.
and real.
Different.
I'm sorry. So you played Ken Burns' birthday party. That's a pretty crazy gig.
At the Beverly Hills Hotel or something like that.
He's in a country outfit, and he's playing at the birthday party of the band that's going to make the documentary about the definitive documentary about
But if
country
he's making
music.
a definitive documentary, I mean, and he's picked this band to play his birthday party, it's safe to say that the band's pretty fucking sick. But
Put that.
But yeah, he was just
top.
like, he's like such a fan of the Ken Burns stuff, and he mentioned it to me because he knew that I would be seeing you and telling you, and he's like, Seth's gonna love this, and I was like, you're gonna love it. But he was like, it was insane, and that Ken Burns was the only one applauding every song through the whole party. No one else was paying attention, and he was like the whole time just like obsessively like clapping at every song.
That's a pretty good highlight for your
pretty
musical
dope.
career.
Especially because he's like, he makes like, he's the best, and and yeah, and to be asked, I don't know, anyway, but I've never fully dipped into a Ken Burns documentary.
Could this be the one?
I think this will be the one, because I'm on a hard kick right now.
You're on a hard country kick.
Yeah,
Okay, I think this is all you.
I'm real
Oh, yeah,
into that
you love
Bakersfield
that
sound.
Kane Brown, you love that fucking Sam Hunt, that Jake Owen. You like him good looking. You like him
I like him young
big
and
and
good
but
looking.
big and burly, or
big and what's
can't even remember because you don't like him like that for real. That's why you forgot. What you really like him is handsome
and young.
and young. You like some young, dumb, and full of country.
888-842-2357.
Seatbelts.
Seatbelts.